Here we are.
We arrived.
Nobody has any amber.
It's purged. So you should be able to start earning amber soon. I thought I paused it. What did I just click?
I don't know, dude. What did you click?
I don't know. I could have clicked anything. All right, so
1 amber.
Yeah, you'll. The first game you might not have amber unless you were watching the intro.
Those were people who probably followed.
No, you'll get one every 10 minutes.
Those were probably people who followed.
Oh, people that got 20. So yeah, if people followed like yesterday, they would have got a bonus.
Yeah, I saw.
They're the rich ones right now.
Yeah, there we go. Which is look at that follow.
Yeah, if you're following, you're automatically
elevated in the top 1% currently.
Also, thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. Why'd you play the Perfectus Loot before fixing the database? Good question. We played the Mars card that you lose your amber and then they lose.
Mars and Generosity?
No, they lose.
Shatterstorm.
Shatterstorm. We Shatterstormed the amber. Yeah. Justice, you're here.
We played Guilty Hearts.
You cannot follow to get amber. Don't even try it. I'll know if you tried it. 1-star peeps. Thanks for that 9 months. Sub, baby. Watch my bracket get shattered. Serious emotional whiplash. I know, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to experience. All right, so we're going to go and start. It is Catherine versus Janen.
1 through 3.
What does this mean?
If you roll a 1 through 3, you get this one. 4, 5, and 6, you get this one.
Okay.
So you get this one.
Okay.
You get Janen.
All right.
I'm on the shark attack.
I'm going to fix the numbers.
Axis, thanks for the message. Fairly new to the game, but loving it so far, soaking in all the knowledge. Cool. Yeah, we try to make our stream new player friendly. We go pretty fast because we have a lot of veteran people who watch the stream, but there is a bot in the channel that you are feel free to use. If you type in a card name, you can do !C and then like type in partial card name, and it'll give you the card. So
if you're ever confused or want to know what a card does, just do that.
Yeah.
Play more. Thanks for that sub. 11 months. Best Keyforge betting content ever. Oh, where's my amber? We never guaranteed the sanctity of amber. Ever.
Yeah.
We cannot ever promise that.
Yeah, especially since apparently the service we uses another service.
Yeah. We will be in the World Champs. Yep. We're both qualified. So we're actually kind of throwing away one of those invites, considering we're both qualified.
Yeah.
But that does mean, based on an article today, that another group will get in from the last chance qualifiers.
Yes.
Because we won't have used one of our invites, which is good.
Yeah.
I like that there's more chances for people.
Yeah, I guess we could talk a little bit about world stuff right now.
Throwing away invites is not.
Do you know what formats? We don't know. We've been talking to our friend. We think it would be easiest to prepare our friend for best of 3 Archon, because we think we can get him in shape for that. But at the same time, we're not like married to that idea. I think we're going to be pretty flexible. I think it may even be like a game time decision where it's just kind of like
at the end of the day, it's whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm not too concerned with it.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be brain burning. I mean,
right.
You got 100-minute rounds amongst 3 people.
Yeah.
You're going to be there.
Yeah.
And one of your games is going to time.
Right.
Probably, or at least to the game.
I could see Triad going to time.
Yeah.
Triad's
going to be insane. Triad Archon. 7 rounds. Ooh, boy.
Well, that and like the thing is, if your individual performance also could qualify you,
which is crazy.
So
like that was a really interesting aspect I did not expect.
Yeah. So I think you could have, because I assume you're going to play. Is it 10 rounds on day 2? What if your team qualifies and you qualify?
I think it was the person who was not in the team qualifying. The highest ranked person whose team did not qualify.
Gotcha.
So
gotcha.
Not the case.
Okay.
So you could have a game, I think, where your teammates lost all their games, but you went 7-0, and that would qualify you for the top 32 in the non-qualified team. So it's incentive kind of, if you're doing well, to keep playing, and not drop.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that is crazy, right? Because it's one of those where it's like if you have like a really stacked team, then you know, like you have somebody who maybe just barely misses the cut or a team that barely misses the cut, and then you have like this individual performance. I don't know. Is it weird? Like, would you have like teammates who? I don't know. It just seems so bizarre. It's like hard.
It's pretty bizarre. Oh god.
Oh god. The Eddie cam.
I have messed up the Eddie cam. I done effed it up. Are you gonna walk back over there now, Eddie? I was just trying to fix your cam. Okay. Let me just give Eddie this treat real quick. For Code Red.
Yeah, that's true. Right. Yeah. We can, you know, we could take our friend who doesn't really play that much right now, and it's not like, I mean, if Justin and I win all of our games and he loses all of our games, our team still qualifies, right? So. Yeah,
exactly. Okay, this is the jankest Eddie cam, but he's over here. So here you go. Use that sausage. Ignore all the insane amount of chords and don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't worry about it.
You're still looking at it.
Right.
We told you to stop looking at it. But yeah, no, I do think that announcement was much needed, just so we could start planning now.
Yeah,
at least.
It was pretty stupid that it took so long, but you know, it is what it is.
Who I think we tied. By the way,
okay.
I rolled a 5.
It was so long since I rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Infomancer says, "Stop looking at chords."
Yeah. It's a good thing.
Did you start the contest yet?
No. Let me do that.
That's good that you gave people time to.
Yeah, we had to talk so everybody's got at least one amber
for the intro. Who did you roll?
I did.
What did you
beat me. You were first.
Okay.
I rolled a 5. You rolled a 7.
Okay. Justice said Jaden needs a hard mulligan for stone no matter what.
Okay.
I'm
at 6.
Don't have stone, and I have a good reason to mulligan in my hand, so I think I do.
Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan as well. Organizing from Italy. Yeah, I do empathize with all the EU people who have to plan for this trip on like a 2-month notice, basically.
Right. Eddie, okay, he's
smelling it. He's smelling it. He's like, you can't hide this from me. You can't hide this from me.
He's gonna take everything down. You gotta lay down. No one's giving you another treat yet. Those treats are too big to give you one entire treat every time someone redeems.
Gonna ration the treats.
Yeah. You coming over here now?
It's like, better smell it. 2 a.m.
Well,
we do put it on YouTube,
yeah.
So we do appreciate the live interaction, but we try to make it available round the clock. So
okay,
all right, down to 5.
Well, this is like, I think 3 of these cards were in the hand I had before. Interestingly, but I'm first.
My hand is particularly bad.
I'm actually gonna start with an Igor. All right, I'll just give you this treat.
bonus treat content.
Okay.
Fall asleep at 7. You have to sleep in Da Vinci units to watch us.
Grab this, or do I? Yeah. Okay. Your turn. I just card Scudam and Melina.
Okay.
What's that got, bud?
I'm gonna say sorry, and I'll play Tribune Pompatus, and it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
1 card.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's interesting. I'll say Star Alliance. I'll discard this red alert. Play Kirby. I will lay the Archons on Kirby. I'll zap the Pompatus for nothing. And I'll Kirby the Quantum Finger Trap. Okay, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to say Saurians. I'm going to play a Pterodactyl, and Pompatus is going to fight Kirby, and I'm going to exalt him before the fight. So he's big enough to take down Kirby. So he takes 2.
Yep.
And it is your turn. I will draw 1.
Okay, I'm scared. I will say Logos. So he's 6 power right now.
Yes.
I'm gonna fight him with Igor.
Okay.
And then I will Positron Bolt him.
Okay.
And I'll play Cutthroat Research. I'll say check with 6.
Okay. I will say Saurians. I'm going to play Odoak and capture 1. And then I'm going to unstun this Pterodactyl. And it's your turn. I'll draw 1.
I don't like any of this. I really don't like it. Okay. I will say Saurian. Play Jarda, Legionary, Ward, Raider, Tribute.
Ha! I played around the tribute perfectly.
You played around Tribute amazingly. It was incredible.
Okay. I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Wormhole Tech. I'm going to Thorium Plasmate Jarda to there. And then I'm going to Thorium Plasmate Reader to there. So I've had these 2 Thorium Plasmates in my hand the whole time, and you have only had 1 creature of any house in play, so I haven't had a chance to shoot them. And I felt like in a Saurian Star Alliance Logos matchup that
those need to be killing.
Those have to be killing things. Okay. So.
All right, I'll say. No, I guess I forge.
Yeah. I can't stop it. So.
Okay, I'll say Star Lance. I'll red alert for 1.
Okay.
I'll play Lay of the Land. Look at these guys. I will play Medic Ingram, she'll ward herself. I'll play King Can, Frayne. Capture capture on Jarda. And that's it.
Can, huh? Okay, I'll say Untamed. So you steal 1. I'm going to play Unnatural Selection. This was also in my opening hand.
I see.
Once again, a card I felt like I had to kill. So these are kind of annoying. They don't exactly die easily here. So I got some stuff that I can follow up this Unnatural Selection with, so I try to have to decide which one of these guys I want to die.
Oh, I actually can't steal.
Oh yeah. Odoak. Good call, whoever caught that.
Yep.
It's like when I play Odoak against a deck that doesn't have shadows in it, I just like blank. I just blank his text. Yeah. So okay, I think
that's not captured. Odoak just says your opponents can't steal.
I think I am choosing Kincan and choosing do I choose the Ingram? I think I just choose your smallest guy. So I'll choose these 3.
To live?
Yeah, and they die. I will Ghost Hawk. I'll Reap with the Wormhole Tech. So that is archived. And then I will Reap with Odoak. I'm going to play a Moorwolf, and then I'll play a Moorwolf, and then I'll take the ward off of Ingram. And it is your turn. I will draw.
I'm gonna say Saurian. Play Odoak. Play Paraguardian and Jarda. This Jarda is gonna fight a Moorwolf because I know the things that deck does with Moorwolves. So. Your turn.
Okay, I will put my archives into my hand.
Are you sure Stone's in this deck, Eric? let me just check. I guess it is.
I'm gonna say Saurian.
I didn't check to see if I left it in my box before I pulled the deck out. Maybe I should have counted the cards.
I will play So Salt.
Okay. I may have.
I am going to Phalanx Strike. 5 damage to Odoak. 5 to... Actually, it doesn't... it's about the same, I guess. I'll do 5 to... Or do I? I don't think I do the 5. I don't think I exalt.
Okay.
I don't think I need to exalt. I'm gonna play Imperium. Let's see if I'm playing into something. The deck had 2 cutthroats. You've played 1. Played 1. I think you're gearing up. I think you're gearing up for Logos turn. Award and award. I will Imperium to ward and ward.
A lot of wards.
I am going to Axiom to ward and kill everything except that Questor Jarda. No. First, I can have this Pterodactyl fight the Ingram.
Yep.
Before I ward it. Yeah, that'll work. So that all lives. I do get 2 chains. I'll say check with 9. Odoak can't reap because of the So Salt. So, like I said, I think it ended up being the same if I played the So Salt or if I didn't. So
yep.
Drop a chain, draw 3.
Okay.
I'll tell you to go ahead.
So Logos, I'll play Memory Chip, Titan Guardian, Cutthroat Research. I can't steal.
Oh yeah, Odoak.
I'll play Eddie.
Hell yeah.
Archive a card and Hapsis.
Odoak is doing so much. I just, like I said, it's not shadows. I just completely blank.
All right, your turn.
All right, so I forge for 7.
Yeah, Odoak has saved you 3 amber.
Okay, I am. I guess I just say Untamed here.
Yeah, 2 cards left.
I'm gonna reap with Ghost Hawk. I'm gonna reap with Moorwolf. I am gonna play a Moorwolf to ready this one, and it will reap. And then I am gonna play Molfen and Kangafent. And that'll be my turn. I'll draw my last chain and draw 3.
You forged for 7, right?
I did.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll say Logos. Archive a card. I will play a Candle Unit. Hapsis is gonna fight a Moorwolf. And draw. Plays Quantum Finger Trap. I will Titan Guardian into Moorwolf. Actually, I'll Eddie into Moorwolf. So he's still dead. Titan Guardian may do something else. I'm gonna Mimic Gel Titan Guardian. I'm gonna swap these guys. Titan Guardian's gonna fight Ghost Hawk. I know you got like Song of the Wild cooking up at some point, but alright, your turn. Draw one, reshuffle. I think you're probably right, Code Red. This is interesting.
I am going to say Untamed. And I'm gonna Nature's Call. And I'm gonna bounce the Guardian, the Mimic Gel, and the Candle unit. And then Kangafent's gonna fight the Eddy. The question is, do I Reap with this Mole Fin? I think I just Reap with it, even though it explodes. I'll Reap to go to 7. And I will say check with 7. It's your turn. I could have played like a more aggressive hand that time, but I could have done other stuff. But I feel like bouncing all that logo stuff.
It's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna say Starlance. I'll pick up my archive. I'll play a Frayne. There. I'll play a Frayne. There. I'll play an Ingram for herself. I'll play a Stone. Alright.
Okay, I will say Logos. I'm gonna Reap with the Wormhole tech. Archive and Imperium. I am going to Scrambler Storm. I'm gonna Tau Vapors.
Tech would die to the Kangafant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with that actually. I guess technically he's here in the discard pile. So I will Tau Vapors. And I get to archive 1.
Yeah, it is.
I am going to Twin Bolt the wards off. I will Information Exchange. This deck really does not like stealing. And I can play this last card in my hand, but I don't know if it is correct to do so. You can't play the logo stuff. It bounced your hand last turn right now, as is. So I think I just chill there with 9. You can't play the Reader Gallon that I know you have in the deck, not necessarily in your hand. So I'll say check with 9. I will draw 4, and it's your turn. There might have been a reason to say sorry in that turn, because the pterodactyl would have just like blown a hole in your line. That would kill a lot of frames. All right. Anyway.
Okay.
Once again, I could have played more cards out of my hand that last turn, but I think I have to hold specific cards strategically right now. More so than it is to then it's better for me to try to push what's happening on the board.
All right, I'll say Star Alliance. I'm gonna fight King of Pant. I'll Reap with Ingram to heal and ward Hapsis. And then I'll Reap with Frayne to capture 1. That's too good for you. I have to put it there. That's still too good. I gotta put it there. It's all bad. I'll just put it there. I'll split it up. That's it.
Okay. So I'll forge for 6.
Yeah, the Nature's Call was pretty brutal. No hammers, only eddies.
This match is Jossum. Jossum is allowed because of Street Sharks.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know. This deck, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how the next game plays out. This one ain't over. Yeah, Tracer, we try to give our thought process to, I guess work it out amongst ourselves as well as for the benefit of everyone.
Yeah, I'm not always great about it. I think we've both tried to be better about it, especially on stream. I do think it actually helps us when we go to tournaments to play, because it clarifies what you're doing for your opponent when you're saying all the stuff out loud.
Because you're less likely to make mistakes too.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you're in the process of saying something, you're like, I am going to play this card. You're giving yourself some time to actually not play that card, kind of stuff. So I think a lot of people refer to those as the chess touch moves. Okay. If I say Saurians here, can I threaten? If I say Saurians, I can pick up my archives. I can the question is, do I actually want to pick up my archives? 1, 2, 3, 4. My archives let me threaten, so I think I do say Saurian. Pick up the archives. Pterodactyl will fight Hapsis, so it'll blow up those guys. He'll take a bunch. Pterodactyl will keep on trucking. Odoak is gonna fight Hapsis. And then I will Imperium. Word him up, and I'll tell you to go ahead. Say check with 6.
Okay. I'll say Logos. Play Titan Guardian. I will Mimic Gel the Odoak. And play Candle Unit. I guess I archive a card for Logos. That is it.
Okay, I will say Logos. I'm gonna discard information exchange since your Guardian, I'm sorry, Mimic Geld, Odoac stops that. I'm gonna discard Hapsis. I'm gonna play Interdimensional Graft. I think there is like a argument to maybe hold it. I will play. Do I even play another creature here? I have this daughter, but playing the daughter is the same thing as discarding the daughter because I'm seeing an extra card, and I'm not giving you the ability to play a creature here. So I think that is the play. So discard daughter. I think I hang on to these. I draw 3. I say check with 6, and it's your turn.
Okay. I'll say Logos. I'll capture 1. The candle unit. And I'll reap with these 2 guys. Okay. I guess I archive card. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Saurian. I am going to stomp my own Pterodactyl. Does not kill it, so I don't have to exalt anything. The Pterodactyl is going to attack the Titan Guardian. So it'll just put some damage out on your guys and die. And I could now 6-imper the candle unit, since they're all 5s, to kill it and take the amber that's on it. And then Odoac can reap to put me to 8. I'll say check with 8. It's your turn. I will draw 2.
Okay, we'll say Starlance. I will play a Blade of the Land. Keyforge. Blade of the Land. No answers there. That's it. Ooh wee.
It felt like as long as I kept the pressure up, that I could win that. As long as I didn't give you the opportunity to play creatures. I don't know if you had gotten back to the Reader Gallum or not.
I had not yet.
But I didn't want you to like ever have a chance where you could just play the Reader Gallum to stop me. I wanted you to have to like use your other resources. So.
I had just little plays to stop you every time. But
oh man, the fund for this is one of the largest funds we've ever had. 10 amber.
10 amber.
We're going to massively redistribute wealth here.
Heck yeah. There should be a lot more amber in the pool now.
Yeah. That was not a,
I gotta build
it was not a fast game, but it wasn't like a long game. It's a nice medium length game.
Medium style. All right, let's see how this one goes.
Okay, get the next bet up.
Nathan and I were discussing adaptive a little bit before the stream, and we were like, trading decks the way we do in our best of 3 is pretty good experience for adaptive, and then we don't have a lot of experience bidding chains,
which I do think is a big part of it.
Yeah, which is a big part of it, but also a lot of the games we've played haven't gone to what would have been chain bidding, because any game 3 that happens during this tournament is essentially one player winning an adaptive round.
Yeah, in the first 2 games.
In the first 2 games, yeah. And we've had several of those. I think we've only had 2 games do 2-0, the very first 2.
We should just we should just pause before we do a game 3
and think about
then think about how big of a difference we think we could bet chains on.
Yeah.
We should open up the chat just a little bit. So
new to the stream, do betting. So all you have to do is !bet space and then who you want to bet on, what player you want to win, and then a number. The number being the amount of amber you're betting. You earn like 1 amber every 10 minutes, so basically 1 amber is mined from our chat by you every 10 minutes you watch. We had to zero out because of Stream Elements having back their database up 4 months.
You earn 1 Tabletop Royale coin by watching our stream
and using your GPUs to mine it.
Yeah, and using your GPU to mine it.
Yeah, so I mean, I drew into the stone that turn, but I had like a ton of logo stuff I had to play, and I was like out of Star Alliance stuff, so I like didn't have a good opportunity to make other Star Alliance play until later on when I finally had the stone. I am glad that I took that logo's turn to kill a bunch of Untamed guys, because you like right before you took another Untamed turn. So
I would have generated so much amber if you had left the Ghost Hawk alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured you were up to something. Monetary value of a Shrew-Buck, or a TTR buck.
We are on all of the popular crypto exchanges.
All right.
Ah, definitive. This deck even wanted the die roll to go first each time. Is this
fixed?
Is this a keeper?
I'm gonna mulligan.
Is this a keeper, Eric?
I think. Is it a stone?
You think it's a keeper?
I glanced. Yeah, look away. You still showing it? Are you asking? You're like seriously waiting for him to. He said nice. Yes. Yes.
Do you think we tee off with it? I'm not entirely convinced we tee off with it.
Teeing off makes it a really weird game, like last night. Well, let me see. Yas. 17 as. It will like stop you. Okay.
So this deck, you had bounce. You had bounce.
It's your first.
Gotta remember that. Okay. I am... I will start things off with Questor Jarda. Go ahead.
Okay, I will I'll play Untamed. I can Gifant, Moorwolf, Ghost Hawk. This is not ideal, but there's some dudes out there.
Okay, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Kirby. He's going to Positron Bolt the Ghost Hawk and the Moorwolf. I guess I play this Frayne before I do all that, so that way I have it in play. Because if I kill all your, well, no, I can play the Frayne now and then play the Kicks instead. Yeah. That's why we do it the way we do it. Okay, and it's your turn. I will draw and go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Logos. I'll Scrambler Storm. And I'll Twin Bolt the Kirby and Jarda. Oh yeah, we're going cheer. Actually, I'll follow Kid Baloo.
Kid Baloo. Okay, my turn. I am going to say Star Alliance. Frayne is going to trade with the Kangafent. Kirby is going to Reap and let me play a Memory Chip. And I am going to pitch Kincan. I do like Kincan, but I don't have a way to get him on the table.
Yeah.
I like Kincan in this situation here. He lets me steal a bunch. Your go. I'll draw. And it's your turn.
All right, I'll say Untamed. I don't like any of this. I'm going to discard Song of the Wild. I'll play Molfen. Or do I play Molfen? I think actually I might just discard. I'm going to discard Molfen. I'm going to discard Moorwolf. I'm going to Nature's Call those guys. I don't love Nature's Calling Kirby, but you're still limited to one creature, so that's it.
Okay, I will say Saurians. I'll play Questor Jarda and a Scootum. I think the green light for Saurian Shenanigans has been given since the Nature Call's been played. I'll discard Grimlocust Ducks and Tracing Legionary. I thought about leading off with Grimlocust Ducks since he was so big, and then on the next turn I was going to be playing the Kixie Stone.
Yeah.
But I felt as long as Nature's Call was still
really bad.
in the mix, I didn't want to play him. So, okay. All right. And it's your turn. I will draw 2.
I'm going to say Saurian, play Legionary, play Pterodactyl, play Imperium. Alright, your turn.
Okay, I will say Saurian. I am going to discard Paraguardian. I'm going to discard Questor Jarda. Questor Jarda is going to reap.
You only mount Jarda there. That's a good question, Stormstrong. Maybe that was the play. But the same thing, it's like playing Kirby versus him reaping. Him reaping as an Amber. Him and getting a Fuse's effect. So I don't know.
Your turn.
Okay.
Check with 6.
I'll say Logos. Play Graft and Thorium Plasmate. That's a check.
Okay. I will forge.
Oh, I had this as well. I was discarding Wormhole attack.
Okay, sure. Alright, so I'll forge. I am going to say Logos here. So I get to archive 1. Question is, what do I start archiving? Does this deck have an Eddy?
It does.
Yeah,
it does.
I think I archived that then. Okay, I am gonna play a Quantum Finger Trap. I'll play a Cutthroat Research. Then I'll play an Igor. I'm not crazy about playing Igor here, but I feel like I need to do some milling. So I'll discard Frayne and Legatus Raptor, and it's your turn. I will draw, and it is your turn.
Okay, I'll forge. Let's say Logos. I'm gonna play Daughter. I'm gonna discard Hapsis, and I'll Thorium Plasmate Igor to the other side. Your turn.
Okay, I will say Star Alliance. Well, it's kind of tough. Yeah, I'll say Star Alliance. I am going to no, I think this is more correct. Okay. Is it? Yes, this has to be more correct. I'm gonna zap my own Igor.
Okay.
To keep the number of creatures lowered. And then I'm gonna red alert for 2. And then I will play Kirby. Kirby is gonna play Cutthroat. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Okay, I will say Saurian, unstun the Dactyl. I'll play an Odoak. Discard Sync Semper. I'll Imperium. I'll fight Kirby.
He loses the ward.
Yeah. Alright. Draw 2. Ronnie Wristclock's roleplay.
I always have to do the chuckle to get into the character.
Yeah, that's key.
All right. Now it's Ronnie's time to shine. So, Ronnie's thinking to himself, these dinosaurs are becoming a little bit of a problem. Now, this Questor Jarda, he's in a good position to win the game for me. These dinosaurs now can fight him off the table. So I think I gotta take a turn to make Questor Jarda a little bit more difficult to kill. So, Ronnie's gonna go with Star Alliance. We're gonna play Medic Ingram, and Medic Ingram's gonna ward Questor Jarda. Questor Jarda is gonna pick up the Light of the Archons.
Jeez.
Now, with that extra armor, those dinosaurs are gonna have to try really hard to stomp them flat. Ronnie's turn is finished, and Ronnie's drawn 2.
Okay, I'll say Saurian.
What was his name? God.
Who?
Ichiro? No, Uchiha Jones.
Oh yeah.
From
Yeah.
the.
You're basically Uchiha.
Yeah.
So he is 3.
Well, Uchiha is more of like a shonen character,
5,
just like
5 power, 4 armor.
a shonen villain, I should say. Yes, 5 power, 4 armor.
Great.
Elusive, warded.
Great. Let's love it. Love it. All right, so I will say sorry. I'm gonna play So Salt.
Okay.
I will fight Jarda Elusive.
Yep.
Dactyl will fight Jarda.
Okay. Ingram explodes. Ward goes away.
And then Odoact will fight the Jarda.
Okay. He takes 1.
No, he took 4 from that, right?
He's warded.
Oh, he was warded. Crap. I think that's still fine.
Okay.
Because I did So Salt, so. Alright. I will discard Tribute Pompous.
Alright. Now, we're still gonna say sorry, and even though this Questor Jarda doesn't get to reap, I'm gonna discard another Questor Jarda. I think it's too important to keep that deck's creatures limited. This Questor Jarda is gonna pick up the Calipigian Ideal. Now this Jarda fights even better. While I'm at it, I think I'm gonna sing a little tribute. This Questor Jarda's moving on up. Now, this Jarda is 6 power and 5 armor. Questor Jarda's gonna ask the Tricerian Legionary if he likes it when he gets picked on by a bigger dinosaur. Ronnie's pretty pleased with himself right about now. Ronnie's gonna say check and draw up.
Six power, 5 armor.
Elusive.
And elusive. Ooh, okay. I'll lose to that, I guess. I'll say Untamed. I'll play a natural selection. And I'll discard these 3 cards. It's 2 more wolves and a Tantalon. Your turn.
Alright. This Questor Jarda, he's gonna forge him a key. It's gonna pay 6. It's gonna use the 4 amber on him. And pretty happy with the way that worked out. This Questor Jarda's I'm gonna say a little bit of Star Alliance here. Questor Jarda's gonna reap again.
Star Alliance.
Sorry. And he's gonna exalt and pick up another amber. Looks like Ronnie's got check again.
Okay. I will.
The Grand Saurian Alliance.
Say Saurian. I'm gonna stomp him.
Okay, his armor is gone.
I'm gonna fight him elusive.
Okay.
I'm gonna fight him with the Dactyl.
Okay. Dactyl takes 6. He takes
alive.
4. Okay.
And I'll Phalanx strike him for 2.
Okay.
I'll discard Axiom. Your turn.
That gets discarded. All right. Ronnie's gonna take a turn. Ronnie's gonna say. Ronnie's gonna say the Logos. No, Ronnie kind of likes the Starlance. Yeah, Ronnie thinks he's gonna say Starlance. Red alert. Get some damage. Ronnie's gonna take a look around. And we're gonna put those back. Ronnie's gonna discard Arms Master Molina. No sense in giving you targets for any kind of removal. Ronnie's staying check with 6. Ronnie's drawn 2.
Okay, I'll say Logos. Play Vapors.
Ronnie suspects you've got the information exchanges already in hand.
Well, that's the end of my deck, so. Jar Jar. Quester Jar Jar. Okay. Draw 2. Archive. Play 2 information exchanges. Play Twin Bolt. Say check with 7.
Ronnie can stop this key, but Ronnie can't threaten. Ronnie thinks he's gonna say Logos. Archive a card. Ronnie's gonna play Quantum Finger Trap.
Oh, play the information exchanges before the. Yeah, they would have been, Bill. You're right. That was bad. Incorrect. From me.
Ronnie's gonna play a Candle unit. Ronnie's gonna discard Titan Guardian. Ronnie's gonna pass it back to you. Ronnie's drawing 1, shuffle, and drawing 3.
Okay. I will forge. I'm gonna say Saurian. I'll 6 Emperor the Candle unit. I'll play 2 Imperiums. And I'll reap with Odoak. Your turn.
Ronnie's gonna say Logos and Archive. Ronnie's gonna play an Igor. Ronnie's pitching a Tricerian Legionary, a Line of the Archons. Ronnie's gonna play Cutthroat. And Ronnie's turn is done. Ronnie's gonna draw 2.
Okay. Say Logos. I'll play Eddie. Archive. I'll discard Wormhole Tech and Hapsis. I'll play Interdimensional Graft. I'll play Scrambler Storm. Let's say check with 6.
Ronnie's gonna say Logos. Ronnie's gonna archive. Ronnie's gonna have Igor Reap. Ronnie's gonna play an Eddie. Ronnie's gonna reap or archive again. Ronnie's gonna pass it back to you.
Alright, say Saurian. I'm gonna sow salt. I will Phalanx strike the Igor and stomp the Eddie. And pass the turn. Say check with 9.
Ronnie's gonna say Saurian. Ronnie's gonna play an Odoak. Ronnie's gonna play a Reader Gallum. Ronnie's gonna play a Calipigian. Ronnie will say check with 9. Ronnie will pass it back.
Got to kill Odoak. So I'll say Saurian. I'll fight Odoak. I have Tribune Pompatus, but I don't see a reason to play him.
Well, you can't play him now.
I could have played him before, though.
But yeah, if you wanted to play him before.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to play him. So that's it.
All right. Ronnie is gonna say Saurian. Ronnie's gonna reap with Reader Gallum.
I am at 10, yep.
And Exalt. Ronnie is gonna play Tribute. Ronnie's gonna Exalt because Ronnie doesn't believe that Reader Gallum's Amber is gonna matter. Ronnie is gonna throw away Legatus Raptor. Ronnie's gonna untap, draw 2 cards, and Ronnie's gonna cross his fingers.
I can't.
Woo.
I'm out of stuff. I'm out of stuff.
Woo. Ronnie's archive was filled with lots of creatures.
Yeah, I bet. Jeez. All right. So, chains.
Yeah.
How many chains would you bid on?
I do feel like this matchup is close. I don't think I would go more than 4 or 5 for this deck.
Oh no, wait, it doesn't go to chains, does it? This game, it just ends.
Yeah, it would end.
Yeah,
but I'm saying
yeah.
like which deck I would bid chains on. I don't think I would go more than 4 or 5 chains in this matchup because I do feel like I feel like it's super close. Well, actually, so with the logos in these decks, I think you could probably go a little bit harder on chains than you would initially appear.
All right, game 3. Yeah, you're probably right about that. That's stone, though.
Yeah, it just shuts the Untamed off in that deck.
Yeah, it's like blank.
It just, you have a 1/3 of your deck you cannot use.
Yep, that is accurate. Also makes those natural selections useless. The Nature's Call is good, but
yeah,
like that's it.
You kind of have to hold that, I think, because I think I kind of stumbled into it. I don't know if we'd used that before in the deck or not, but like a Voltron Jarda is really good if it's your only creature.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had like dumb Logos guys instead. Like the Saurians were actually pretty good at fighting.
They're able to get them eventually. I don't know if it popped it too early, but I definitely didn't see it at the right time. The betting system is reset. All the
amber got
all the amber is reset, yeah, because of Stream Elements issues. They had to.
So we started back over. So you probably only have just a handful of amber. You probably only have the amber from what you watched. Yeah. So
if
far.
You have
tonight.
0 right now.
No, we were not joking.
No,
That's
real. Take it up with Stream Elements.
Yeah.
I'm sure they had a lot of angry people. There's probably people that use points in their channel for like actual real things. Stuff. Yeah, and that's bad.
Yeah. If people used Stream Elements for like legit actual viewer rewards or whatever, I'm kind of glad we decided
never to do that.
To have those never matter.
Yeah. Forward.
Could you imagine if we like extorted people to have those points for like our giveaways and stuff like that? Like imagine how many people would be mad at us if we had like made those matter for giveaways.
This doesn't have stone in it, but I'm real tempted to keep it.
I won that roll, or
you won.
Okay. It does have stone?
It does not have stone.
Does not have stone. I am going first. I think this is a keep.
I'll consult Eric. You gotta look away. Don't you look.
Okay.
All right, here you go.
I have my eyes covered. Appearing.
It's pretty tempting, and I kind of want to do this my first turn because I got that. So, and I could like get some things. All right, we're good. I think we're good.
Okay. There is a slight delay on the mine.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. I am keeping. I'm doing the classic turn 1 Telltale Vapors.
It's a good one.
And I will archive 1.
I'll say Logos. Classic turn 1 Igor. Alright, I'll discard Raptor and Jarda, play as Memory Chip. I'll play Titan Guardian. Okay.
Okay. I will save Logos. And I am... Yeah, I guess we're saying Logos. I'm going to Thorium Plasmate the Titan Guardian to the other side. And then I'm going to Thorium Plasmate Igor. I will Scrambler Storm. And then I will play an Eddy Archive. And it is your turn. I'll draw.
I'll say Starlights. Play Melina.
Oh God.
Play Kirby. Discard Zap. Play King Can. Play Scootum. And that's it. Did Nathan miss an Amber?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, I was too busy plasmating.
It's plasmating all over the place.
I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play a Hapsis. I'm going to Reap with Eddy. And I am going to Interdimensional Graft. It does feel kind of early. However, that deck doesn't really spike on Amber a whole lot. It's your turn. I will draw 2.
Okay. Say Saurian.
It would work with Ideal, but they could choose to not forge with the cards that are on Ideal, right?
Play Jerry, play Raider. I'm going to give Kirby Calpigian Ideal. And your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to put my archives into my hand. I am going to play Unnatural Selection. So when I say Untamed, you actually steal one from me. But I'm going to play Unnatural Selection. I think it's these 3 I choose. You'll get to draw 2 at the Titan Guardian, which kind of sucks, but I can't fight through these other guys, so.
Okay.
Okay, now.
What you got there?
So.
Okay.
I'm gonna play a Moorwolf. And then I'm gonna play a Moorwolf. This one's ready. I don't think they can take down Kirby. So, this Moorwolf is going to fight Reader Gallum.
Okay.
I'm going to play a Moorwolf. That's
4.
4. This Moorwolf is going to kill Reader Gallum. And then I think this Moorwolf just reaps, so that way I can threaten. And I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 2. Say check.
I'll say Starlights. Gonna put the Leather Archons on this Kirby.
Damn. I was hoping that wasn't gonna happen.
I'm gonna play Stone.
Red alert.
And I don't have a red alert.
Okay.
Forge. I will fight a Moorwolf.
Okay.
Kirby is gonna let me play Tribute. I could exalt him in the hopes that you didn't draw into Nature's Call. That's like the big D play. It's the big Kirby play. But I really feel like I lose if you have Nature's Call. Well, Nature's Call bad for me anyway. You're only getting 1 extra Amber out of it, and maybe the upside's higher than... You drew, what, 3 cards last turn?
I did. I drew 4. No, I picked up my archives, so I think I drew 3.
I think I'm going to do it. We'll go for it. You only YOLO 1 time. And then I think King Can might just suicide into something. Maybe just reaps. Because then I'm threatening both ways. Yeah, because you don't have an archive. And Kirby is 3 power or 6 power, 3 armor.
So 9.
So he's 9. So you can't kill him with Hapsis Eddy. But if you just kill him, then you lose the Amber anyway. So yeah, I'll reap with King Can. Your turn.
Yeah. Really wish I could bounce him, but I can't. So I will say Saurian. I'll discard Tri-Saurian Legionary, and then I'll play 2 Imperiums and just ward everybody. Which might even be a mistake because I can't kill them now if I wanted to, but I don't know. Your turn, I'll draw.
Alright, I'm Forge with this Kirby. Feels bad.
I just drew that too. There's actually 2 cards.
Yeah. Alright, I'll say Starlight.
Just drew.
A red alert.
Sure.
I'll reap with the King Can. I'm gonna fight Eddie. And play Quantum Finger Trap. Your turn. He doesn't steal because of the attachments.
Yeah.
Justice.
There's Saurian cards on the table.
Yeah.
God. I have to say Star Alliance. I'm sorry, I have to say Saurian. Sixth Emperor Eddie. I mean, sorry, that idiot who lost me this game. I will stomp Kin Can. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Okay. Say. I'll say Saurian.
Amber for stomp. Yeah, I didn't get it, but yeah.
So I could play Grimlockus and 2 Questor Jardas. But then if you have Nature's Call, you get 2 free Amber. I think I'd discard Grimlockus and play 2 Questor Jardas because it locks out a creature and it makes Nature's Call worse slightly. So I'm going to do that.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
I'm going to say Untamed. I'm going to discard Moorwolf and Tintadlin. I'll play Unnatural Selection. I will play Song of the Wild, and I'll reap with both of these guys. I'll say check with 10. It's your turn. I'll draw.
I'll say Logos. I'll archive. I'm gonna Cutthroat.
Man, I had to make a move, but
yeah. I'll play Hapsis. I'll Positron the Moorwolves, and that's it.
Okay.
Before just say check 6.
Got crushed by that tribute.
How'd you get Amber for Stomp? They're asking.
I did, yeah,
okay.
Years ago, guys.
Or was that? We might be reading back in chat.
I put the Amber on. If you're asking about Exalted, it's I put it on.
I think I read backwards in chat.
Oh, okay.
Or I didn't see the timestamps.
You're not even looking at them.
I don't have timestamps on my screen, so.
Don't have anything. Can't draw into anything.
Okay.
Can't draw with Hapsis.
Well, dang.
Don't. Oh my god, Nature's Call was next. Oh man. Draw dependent.
I'm sorry, Lord Farquaad. I'm sorry, your bracket. Ooh, man. Bust those brackets. Jaden showed that it's a good stone deck, I think.
Yeah, I had 2 cards. I had 2 draws.
2 outs, yeah.
To not lose the game. I could lose the Amber in that moment.
Yeah.
Right? But you getting the key puts the game away.
Yeah.
Because you're a key up.
That's why I think the risk there was worth it.
Yeah.
I think based on cards in your deck you were.
Yeah.
So you were like, and you had just played Untamed. 6 Emperor was something that I didn't consider, but
yeah. If I had had 6 Emperor, I think it would have been fine there. So
and he gets a treat.
I could have had, if I had the Twin Bolt, I could have traded Eddie and Hapsis into him to kill him.
That's true.
He was 1 damage away from dying to me trading guys into it. So
he is extremely
this dog is dead, dude. If it's not dead, it is dying.
Hey, you want to just stay there? Here, I'll throw it to you. Sit. No.
No. He's like, no, give it to me.
He's sitting down now. Okay. Here you go. Is it? That's the victory treat.
So Janin is advancing.
That's all I got, bud. Okay. All right.
It's a shame.
Now we have to open.
Because I don't think there's like... Catherine was like Untamed's last best hope.
Yeah, it was probably the best
to make a deep dive into the tournament.
But it got crapped out on by a stone deck. So
yeah, I have Ardreth, I guess, is the only like Untamed deck left standing.
Jeez.
At this point, I think like Untamed may have been busted out in round 1. I'm gonna look at the other deck that I have over here. I don't know if we've got all of yours.
Not yet.
Nope. These are all Those are all Shadow Star Alliance decks. So they're all the Untamed is might just be gone. So
you guys ready for another upset?
It's time.
It's time to bust every bracket.
Justin bought a special box for Light Tasker.
Yeah,
it deserves its own box.
It's got season 8. The writing on Tabletop Royale really took it down.
Yeah. First, they had to blow up all of the amber. There's like no reason for everybody to lose all of their amber. It just doesn't make plot points at all. Like there's no sense.
All right, so I'm playing this on 1, 2, 3. I'm playing Light Tasker on 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh,
damn it. F.
Give me this. I will betray you.
God.
I will send you to the Shadow Realm, Light Tasker.
This is actually the Red Wedding. This is Rob Stark being like, "Oh yeah, man, I got all these forces."
Yeah. Man, just think about all these battles I've won. It's really great to think about how I've never lost a fight.
I want to know who picked. If anyone in the world picked Rune Break to win this game. If Rune Break was picked to advance and win this game, I want to know.
I mean, I do think this deck has some stuff.
It's got some stuff. I guess I should look at it.
It's got some stuff.
I'm playing it.
Yeah.
I know what's in Light Tasker.
I do think it's missing, like, Odawak.
Yeah, it doesn't have a steel hate, does it?
Yeah. I think
information exchange.
I think if you can jam Odawak and you can keep Odawak warded versus Light Tasker, then you're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, it does have like Mug, and it's got the bounces and stuff. It's got ways to break. It's got like Buzzle and Hysteria to break words. So like I played against some Odawaks and they didn't matter that much. They were something I had to deal with, but
I still think you wanna. I still think you have to ask the questions versus Light Tasker. Mm-hmm. If it's got the answers, it's got the answers. Yeah. But
you gotta present the threat.
Yeah. One information exchange.
Yeah, the Tasker showing up in this fancy ride. I know.
Yeah, Light Tasker can win without having to play Steel.
Yeah, it can. It just takes forever.
Yeah. The Steel accelerates things, but the Steel is like the insurance policy.
Right. That's like, the big thing.
You go get the Steel if you need it.
If all the Shadow stays archived and you just do your thing.
Yeah.
And then once you need it, you pick it up and you dump like a bunch of really threatening Shadows guys on the table, plus you too much to protect and steal, play Ronnies and stuff.
Yeah.
I think actually Stone is bad for Light Tasker. But that Stone deck is actually on the other side of the bracket. He blamed his loss in the costume.
Oh, yeah, here. Sorry. Let me get the bets going now. If I kept up with boxing, I might have an idea of.
That's kind of funny. Well, these are both in the jet black Dragon Shields, that's something. 6.
8.
I think I'm mulligan this.
Is this a light tasker keeper? I don't think this is a light tasker keeper. I'll show you this.
I am tempted to keep things with Library in the Damned, especially on the first turn.
Yeah.
I don't hate that as a second turn.
Yeah.
So I would strongly consider a keep here.
Strongly consider.
I would probably keep it.
Okay.
I would probably keep it. But you don't have to.
This
you
deck
just have it in hand, so.
Does not have anything in the way of artifact hate, right?
Because like remember that you play Light Tasker super slow. It doesn't necessarily matter if you play a bunch of cards in a turn. You'll get to that point.
Yeah.
Because like you have Commodore Clips to answer stuff that's weird. You have getting those down early is really important.
Right.
Library of the Damned.
I thought this card was very important, right? Because it's
crap. I'm not playing Light Tasker. I got to drag this over. All right, sorry everyone who already bet thinking I was playing Light Tasker.
We got him again. Ronnie strikes again. Good thing these points don't matter.
Yeah.
Good thing we spent a bunch tonight talking about how these points don't matter.
All right. Say Logos. Say Igor. I don't want any of these. Okay.
Legatus and
Draco. Yeah.
Okay.
Play Titan Guardian, play Cutthroat.
We're not so different, you and I.
Yeah.
I will say Logos. I'll play Cutthroat. I will play Titan. I'll play Wormhole. Yeah, it's your turn. I will draw.
Okay, I'll say Logos. I'll play Memory Chip. I will play Master the Theory. I'll play Wild Wormhole for an Enterome. I will Reap with Igor and Reap with the Guardian.
All right, I am going to say this. I'm going to use Library of the Damned and archive a card. I am going to play Snaglet.
I'm clicking your link. What is that? This is WWE? What is happening?
I am going to play Infernus.
Yep. Now it begins.
And I'll get these two. I don't think I care about Master of the Theory. I am going to play Rock Grub and make you lose one. Actually, I'll play Rock Grub on this side. And then I have a Buzzle, but I don't think I should do anything with it. I'll just play Buzzle. And it is your turn. I will draw 5.
Okay, I'll say Dis. I'll Reap with Enterome and kill the Snaglet. Play Enterome. Play Binding Irons. Discard Misery Exploit. Play Not Finished with You. Okay.
My turn. I am going to say Shadows. And
there are 10 out of 86 brackets that don't have Light Husker in the semifinals. Okay. Jeez.
I'm going to play Snecklifter and steal his memory chip.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna Kymor Eclipse in the Snecklifter and the furnace.
I almost died. That's actually stupid. Jeez.
This deck is so good.
I know.
play Bad Penny next to this Buzzle. I am gonna play a Javenda. I'll play a Whisper, and I'll play an Umbra. And it is your turn. I will draw 6.
I guess I say Dis and play Obsidian Forge and a key to Dis, so I can do something next turn. Your turn.
Ignore that.
I didn't see it. It's fine.
Okay, so I can so I can say shadows. I could say this. I think I say shadows and just get the use out of my shadows guys right now, right? I think that's the correct play. I wonder if I force you into key to dissing. Umbra. I will play Ronnie, the steel one. There's like no reason not to play him, right? Javenda is gonna reap and shoot. Oh, first Bad Penny is gonna reap, and then Javenda is gonna reap, shoot the Bad Penny, who I will discard now, and a steel one with Javenda. Umbra is gonna fight the Titan Guardian and steal one. This is like Coda levels of shadow stealing here.
It's a lot of stealing.
And then I think I just go to 7. I think I reap with Whisper. I go to 7. I'll say, oh crap, I was binding irons, right?
Yeah. You were binding irons.
Yeah, I was. Sure did cheat. Light Tasker is even better when you cheat.
It is pretty good when you cheat.
It's pretty better.
You just drew. The only creature you played that turn was Ronnie. The only card you played that turn was Ronnie.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Because I drew 6. I think you binding irons. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Did you discard the Ronnie?
No.
Okay. Well, dang.
Okay, so round 2. So Ronnie.
Yeah.
That happened. Okay, I think that's more or less where we needed to be.
I like how we can't play Vival Tour rules during this tournament.
I like how. Did anybody in chat notice? I don't think anybody noticed. It's that easy.
You were binding irons 2 turns ago.
Right? Yeah, I may have missed one of these shadows guys.
My God.
Okay, that's my turn. I will draw 1 and drop a chain. And your turn.
Oh no, that was right. That's right. We're good. It was only the one.
I think it was 1. I'm not 100%.
It was only the one because that was the turn before.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. It was only the one. You're good. Right. I'll say Logos. I will.
This is the American League. We have pinch hitters.
Vapors.
Vapor.
Okay.
The shadows in this deck is ruthless. This is the shadow side when people start trash talking shadows and Worlds Collide.
Play Jargoggle with a card.
That's a key to this.
Play Recycle Bin.
Oh, that's right.
I know. Information Exchange. Play a Data Forge. Reap with Igor. Reap with Guardian. I'm gonna crack the key.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the destroy trigger on Jargoggle before anything.
Sure.
So he's gonna play a fair game.
Okay.
Discarding a Logos card.
So it's 1.
Oh fudge. And then I draw 2 from Titan Guardian.
Yeah, I draw 2.
Splits. All right. I got my 1 for the fair game, right? Or I got my Amber for the fair game.
I believe so.
Okay.
You got 1.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay.
I'll be done.
Okay. I will say I think I just play the 2 Muster Protect. So
Yeah.
I'll put my archives into my hand. I will play Javinda. I will play 2 Muster Protect. So I get all that, and then I will play Trust No One to not even give you the key. So that's that. I'll say check with 10. It's your turn. Drop the chain. Draw nothing because I'm at 5.
Okay, I'm gonna say dis. I will Evil Eye.
Okay.
I will Festering Touch, do 1 to the Vinda. And my Creeping Oblivion, I'm gonna get the 2 Much to Protect and Ronnie.
Okay.
Give me future Sneck Lifter Universe or Cycle Bin place. That's it. Check with.
Alright, so I forge for 9. I will say Logos, so I will archive a card. You have 8. So, yeah, I'll say Logos, and then I'll put my archives into my hand.
Yeah.
Because I want you to forge for exactly 8. I will Tau Papers and archive. And then I will play Eddie and archive. And then I will play Quant. And it's your turn. I will draw 4. Make you pay the 8.
Okay, I'll say Saurian. Play Exile. Play Paraguardian, Centurion, Legionary, Sinopius. Okay.
It's kind of a tough turn. I think I say dis. I put my archives into my hand. I'll library, archive a card. I will play Harbinger. I'm gonna Infernus that and this. I will Infernus. I think I have to get the stuff I don't want you to win with.
Rune Break should solve for time, try to win for Time Breakers.
I think I get that.
Okay.
And this. I have to like get stuff that's like powerful but not like universal recycling bin powerful. And then I am gonna play 2 snags. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Saurian. Play Golden Spiral. Play Legatus Raptor. I'm gonna fight a snag. I'm gonna reap with Paraguardian. He will exalt to ward. Gonna stomp. Eddie. Okay. Reshuffle.
Okay. I am going to say dis. And this Infernus is going to fight Tricerian Legionary. This Infernus will fight him. I'm going to use the library to archive a card. The Harbinger is going to fight the Theros-Centurion. Blow everybody up, so board will get stripped off, and then the destroy effect will clear everything except for him. And then I will play a not finished with you. All the Saurian stuff is over there. I think it might just only be the Infernuses.
Yeah. So I wanted to take that Saurian turn to fight as well as Reap a little bit to make Nathan say Saurian again, or to make Nathan say Dis again to use the Harbinger. Instead of just cracking the Harbinger myself.
I will draw 2, and it is your turn.
That was my thought process around it, at least. Okay, so I will say... I'll say Dis.
Oh, there's an Eddy. I guess it's...
There's an Eddy.
Yeah, I should have shuffled the Eddy. Yeah, I did draw, but it's fine.
Not shuffling the Eddy, Nathan. It's not ideal. Alright, I'll say Dis. Play Key. Maybe I don't play Key. I think I discard Key here. Play Eterum, Imp Spectre. I think I forged this Imp Spectre to Persia Park here. Alright. Okay. Well then.
Okay, I will say Shadows. I'm going to play the Snecklifter and steal the recycling bin. I will mug an Eterum. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
So, okay. I'll play Logos. Play Guardian. Play Master of the Theory. Play Data Forge. So check with 6.
Okay.
You can't. Yeah, it's Logos, right? Yeah.
I will say Dis. It's a if it does not belong to one of your 3 houses, it is considered to be Shadows. So I'll say Dis. Play library. I will library a card. I'm gonna play Infernus and play Infernus. So I'll get those 2. Let's get some of these problematic Saurian dudes. Get those guys. Okay. It's your turn. I'll draw 1, and then I'll shuffle and draw 3 more.
Okay. I'll say Dis. I'll Reap with Eterum and kill Infernus. I'll Reap with Eterum and kill Infernus. I'll Festering Touch the Snecklifter for 1. I'll play the Evil Eye. I'll play Not Finished with You. I don't shuffle anything. And I will fair game after you draw up.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing. You get 1. But I evil-eyed, so.
Okay.
Okay. So check with 9.
Okay. My turn. I will say Logos. I will archive a card, but I'm going to put my archives into my hand. I am going to use Universal Recycling Bin to archive a card that I own that is purged. So Ronnie. I am going to play a Hologramophone.
He doesn't forge because of the
Evil Eye.
Evil Eye that I played.
I am going to Igor. I'll put that in my hand. I'll discard J Venda and Mug. I will play an Igor. I'll discard 2 Snags. I am going to Thorium Plasmate the Edorim over to kill it. I am going to play a Cutthroat Research. I am going to play a Jargogle. Put a card under him. I'm going to play a Quant. I'll play a Group Think Tank. I'm going to play Eddie and archive 1. And say check with 11. And it's your turn. I will draw 6.
I'll say Logos. I just wanted to forge. I play Seismo Entangler. I will play a Vapor. Play Vapors. I'll draw.
Should have archived Team TP. Yeah, maybe. I know the Ronnies are pretty good.
Yeah, that's a toss-up. Yeah, because both the Ronnies and the TMTP were purged, so
yeah,
you really want both of them in there.
Yeah, you want them at the same time, kind of.
I'll draw another one in archive.
I mean, yeah, since I played Eddie, the upwards pressure, it forces him higher up. The amount of amber he needs has to go much, much larger.
Turn your I'll fight Eddie.
Okay.
Okay, your turn.
Forge for 6.
You do.
Okay. All right, I will say Shadows, so I'll put my archives into my hand. I am going to play Ronnie. I am going to Kymor Eclipse. This is one of those situations where it pays to know positioning. I'd much rather have Kymord's Necklifter there.
Yeah. That's one little thing with Light Tasker that you learn, like, what guys you want to keep on the flank.
Yeah.
You try to, like, build over those guys.
I will play a Whisper, and then Necklifter is just going to Reap. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 1. So check with 8.
Okay, I'll say dis. I'll reap with Eterome and kill Quant. I'll play Inspector. I'll play Misery Exploit. I'll play Evil Eye. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this Inspector, even though it probably doesn't matter at this point. I'm gonna follow Firesome Man.
I'm not used to the sound coming from that side.
That's odd, yeah. Harbinger.
Yeah, it's not relevant.
No. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I got the one for Misery Exploit.
What's the crushing blow here? Like, how do I just put you away?
Stopping me somehow just puts me away. That's for sure.
I can't stop you.
Yeah.
I can take like
going high AF stops me, right? Because like I don't have anything else besides Evil Eye.
Yeah, I've basically seen to that, right?
Yeah.
So, and the Evil Eye's already been played, basically. All right, so I will say Logos then. I'm gonna play a Titan Guardian. I'll play a Wormhole Tech. I will Universal Recycling Bin. In this case, I think I get the... Oh, when I say Logos, I get to archive one.
Oh, you get TMTP now because you shuffled Ronnie in.
Yeah, so I'll archive TMTP. That's just a good like safety valve. You could generate
especially 40. If somehow I stop you and like we keep going longer, you want that.
Yeah. We're gonna hologramophone, I guess, the Whisper.
It does not have Evil Eye.
And then I will reap with these guys 3 times. Go to 11. So check the 11. It's your turn. I will draw.
So Forge, but can't stop you. What's under Jargogle?
Jargogle is Snaglet.
Ah, okay.
It was a card I mostly wanted to archive.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I do with Jargogle in the deck a lot.
Yeah.
I'll put like Bad Penny under him. Okay, well, there you go. That's how Light Tasker works. In case anyone was curious. Let's see if we can do it again. Give me back my cards, please. Yeah, they're the same sleeves.
Just the 2?
Yes.
I'm going to count. Just to be...
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright, Justin will be playing Light Tasker in this next game. Regardless of what the text will tell you.
I'm going to switch it.
Regardless of what that text says.
I'm switching it. It's switched.
You have 36?
Yep.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 3, and 6. Alright, it's all there. God, what a good deck.
Yeah.
Pretty jealous of that deck.
Yeah.
The deck does not need to start with a key.
No, I couldn't have got my 3rd key with Obsidian Forge. Not in a million years. I had 5 Saurian cards in my hand, so I would have needed, because I would have forged for 6. I had 2 Amber left, so I would have needed about 10 creatures on the table to forge with Obsidian Forge. It is a good card, but that deck sure does have a Snake Lifter.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to...
Lifter. There's so like all the artifacts, you just want to take them. They're great.
I was on the verge of just Obsidian, like stealing the Obsidian
and then
Forge
using it, yeah.
because it was because Light Tasker does so many creatures.
Yep, it makes great use of that card. It would be stupid with it if it had Obsidian Forge in it. It would be bonkers.
Yeah,
just absolutely bonkers.
But you don't have to include Obsidian Forge. You can just steal it. In the matchups, it's good. So. All right, Ruin Break.
I mean, that deck kind of wants to play all its artifacts even into Snake Lifter because they're so important. I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't know. I think I'm going to aggressively discard them.
You don't play the Recycle Bin, but then like it needs purges all your stuff. And also, if you discard it, that's just an Amber straight up lost to an Infernus. That you don't even get that Amber first. This is gone. This is minus one.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Memory chip you probably discard.
Yeah,
I don't know.
The memory chip gave me a decent amount of efficiency that game. So.
If you hit Snake Lifter on an Inspector, that's like That's ideal, right?
There is no path. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. This is only game 2.
We're Amy Klobuchar over here. There's no path to victory.
Yeah, Light Tasker only has 6 pips.
I'm gonna fight like hell, but there's no path to victory for me.
I mean, a Saurian board with me no answer immediately, I think, is like that's the path to victory. Like that's serious.
Yeah. No, I was definitely worried about the Saurian board.
Yeah.
It's a hot political takes. Yeah. I typically keep politics out of this because I just don't want to start shit. I don't want to throw a grenade into chat, even though I feel like most people probably are in the similar kind of boat as me, but there's just no reason to bring that into the channel.
No. 3. Yeah, but you have to have like Obsidian Forge already out. And it's like kind of a slowish answer. I think I can keep this.
Okay, so.
Wait, who's your first?
Yeah, I rolled much higher than you. Okay. I see the plays in front of me.
Okay.
I will say dis. I'm going to play Edorum, and it's your turn.
Okay, I'll say Logos. I'll play Telltale Vapors. Oh, yeah, wait, I get an archive card.
Is it? It's.
I will play an Igor. Discarding Library and Snag. I'll play Tank and Technician.
Okay, I will say this. I'm going to Reap with Edorum to kill the group think tank. There might be an argument to kill Wormhole Tech. I am going to Festering Touch to do 1 damage to each of those guys, and that's going to be my turn. I will draw 1. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Shadows and pick up the Archive. I'm going to trust no one. I'll play Ronnie. Steel. I'm going to play a Chimera Eclipse. I'll play J Vinda. I got Eclipse off of the Igor, so I wanted Eclipse more than those because of the fact that I had Igor on the table and Irani in my archive.
Do that.
What, the library can be purged? I mean, if you purge the library with Creeping Oblivion, I'm fine with that. By the time I get back to it at this point, it's whatever. I can't really play around Creeping Oblivion besides just playing my cards. I'll draw 3.
Okay, my turn. I'm going to say Saurians. I'm going to stomp the Wormhole Tech. And then I'll play a Theros Centurion. And it's your turn. I will draw 2.
Okay, I'll say dis. Play Infernus. Purge those boys. I'll play Harbinger, Snag. Not finished with you. Oh, do you have a thing? No, I don't care about it. Okay, your turn.
I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to play Cutthroat Research and Data Forge.
Okay.
And it's your turn. I will draw 2.
I'll say dis. I'm going to Reap with Harbinger. I'm going to Reap with Infernus. I'm going to Reap with Snag. I'm going to play Hysteria. Play Snag. I'll play Infernus. purge those. Play Rock Grub, play Harbinger. Alright, your turn.
Okay. I will say Logos. I'll play Seismo, Entangler, and I'll Information Exchange. And it's your turn. I'll draw one.
Alright, I'll say Dis. I will Reap with Snag, Reap with Infernus, Reap with Rock Grub. Play Puzzle. Question is, do I read? If I read with Harbinger, I get 9'd with Evil Eye. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. So I'll read. Okay.
Okay. I'll say Saurian. I'll play Exile. I'll play Theros Centurion, and I'll play Tricerian Legionary. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, so I'll Forge. Say Dis. Pick up Archive. Or do I? I guess I could do that. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. So I'll Reap with Snag. I'm gonna fight Legionary, Purge. Fight Legionary. Reap with Infernus. Crash Harbinger. And play Rock Grub. Alright, your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Dis. I'm going to play Inspector Eterome. I'm going to play Not Finished With You. I'll shuffle back in these Saurians. I think this is the only chance I have to win the game. And then I will Creeping Oblivion. Guess I gotta get Infernus.
Yeah.
Guess I gotta get Kymor. And it's your turn. I will draw. Oh no! Gotta shuffle. Gotta actually shuffle. They were just right. I put them right on top and then didn't shuffle and drew them. I was like, hey, that was very lucky.
Few decks have a good time against Light Tasker, to be fair.
So I was I drew the Creeping Oblivion, and my hope was that I was going to Creeping Oblivion the Snack Lifter so I could have my artifacts. So that's why I played the Seismo to try to like draw out the Snack Lifter. But you were just beating my ass with like just the cards that you had, and, instead of beating my ass with the cards that I own. So I had to make a move here as much as I want to like do other stuff.
I'll say Shadows. I'm gonna play Javinda, play Ronnie. Play Javinda. Mug the I'll smug it around.
Okay.
Check with 7.
Okay, I will say Dis. I'm gonna Reap with Eterome and kill Javinda. I guess I'll play Evil Eye to keep you off the key. I'll play another Eterome, and I'll take the Inspector and ram it into that Javinda. Get a card.
Is elusive.
Oh, well, I guess Ronnie then. I'd much rather not do that, but
yeah.
Guess I don't have an option here, so. No, that's not a bad one.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And draw 2. It's your turn.
Okay, I'll say Logos. I will Plasmate that Eterome. Play Hologramophone. Play Cutthroat. And Titan Guardian.
Alright, my turn. I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Regrettable Meteor. I will play a Theros Centurion, Paraguardian, and a Goddess Raptor. And it's your turn. I will draw 4.
I'll say Logos.
I'm like getting crushed.
Forge.
I'm getting crushed by superior card advantage here.
Yeah.
Honestly, it may have been a mistake to keep my opening hand. I don't think my game plan was proactive enough.
Blagor.
You're like almost through your deck. I still have like 20 cards.
Play Eddie. Archive. Play. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Play Jargogol. The card. Hologramophone, the Eddie. I think I fight the Legatus Raptor here. So he does things. Alright, that's it.
I don't like any of my options here. I guess I'll say Logos. I'll Seismo Entangler for Logos. I will Telltale Vapors. We will archive a card. I'm just gonna pitch Universal Recycling Bin.
Yeah.
You're all the way through the deck. So I'll play Igor. I will play a Wild Wormhole into a Tricerian Legionary. I guess we'll play him there and ward this Paraguardian. I'm gonna play a Jargogol, and I'll put a card under him. And I'll say check with nothing.
No,
I won't say check.
Eddie. Yeah.
In fact, won't say that. Your turn.
Okay. Say Shadows. Play Javinda. I'll play Bad Penny. Reap with Javinda. Shoot Bad Penny. To steal one. I will play Snecklifter. I'll play Too Much to Protect. I'll play Bad Penny. And that's it.
Okay, I will say Saurian. I'm gonna play a Draco Praco. I'll play a Stenopius. Thero Centurion will fight Eddie. And then Legionary will fight Eddie. Paraguardian is gonna reap and ward these guys. Yeah, that's my turn. So you go ahead. I'll draw 2.
Okay. I will say Shadows. Play Ronnie. Play Trust No One. I'll reap with Bad Penny. I'll reap with Javinda and shoot Bad Penny for 1. Steal 1. Played Bad Penny. Reap with Snecklifter. And that's my turn.
You got on.
Alright.
Ew, boy.
Ooh.
Just put on my clown makeup.
It's a feels bad, man. Here's your Seismo Entangler.
Just gonna get ready. Just gonna get ready for clown school. Just put on my red nose and.
All right, Light Tusker. Back in your Cadillac. Yeah, chains you bid for Light Tusker if somehow Ruin Break wins both games. No. So it would have to be the same player winning. So if Ruin Break won one of those games somehow,
yeah,
chains you bid.
I don't even know.
I don't know.
Probably. Either. I mean, I felt like our game was kind of close, but at the same time, I don't think I had the best draw with Light Tasker. And you had more board wipes readily available than I did.
Light Tasker did win both games, though.
Yeah. So we would bid chains now.
Now we would bid chains.
Yeah, now we would bid chains.
Okay, yeah. So it's legit. This is what would happen.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Do we just want to treat it as an adaptive match?
We
As
might
kind
as
of like
well.
because we don't have enough time to do another match.
Yeah.
But we could do this as an adaptive match, and since we need the bid chain, so you start the bid at 0 chains.
I can start with whatever I want, right?
Yeah, you start with 0 chains.
Okay.
And I get to bid. I would probably go.
Dark Luck said Nathan starts at 0.
There's the bringer of the deck. I guess in this situation, I mean, I always Light Tasker is Justin's deck, so I was just thinking of it.
But you
I started
first.
with
You're
it.
technically the
So I start technically with 0 chains because I was the person who played it first.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. I'll say 5.
5. I think I would go 7.
I'll say 8.
8. I think I would go 9.
Man, 10 chains is a lot of chains. Huh. So I think that comes down to like, can Rune Break get something going before like
the chains come off?
4 turns, right?
Yeah.
I think he's fine with like one chain. I'll say 10.
10 chains. I think I'll say 11. I wonder if I'm supposed to jump to 12 there. I don't know.
That's pretty aggressive. I don't know.
If I jump to 12 right there, I'm basically.
If you don't want to say 12, I think you jump. Or if you don't want to say 11. No, you said 11. If you wouldn't say 13, you would jump to 12, right?
Yeah. If I think it can go 2 cards down.
So you're at 11 right now.
I'm at 11, yeah. 12 is a lot.
Wow. God. 12 is a lot.
I mean, I think like that game, it was so not close. The first game was kind of close, but that game was so not close. And I think this was like, I think I had a low roll with Light Tasker in the first game. So
minus 2 cards for 6 turns is a lot. It's a lot. I think I'll let you have it for 11.
Have it for 11. Okay.
Yeah.
We got 11 chains.
Yep, and you chain your opener. Yep.
Yeah. But the one chain goes away, so yeah, exactly. One chain goes in the open, so mull hard for binding irons. Yeah, I mean, my rationale is with the stuff that lets you archive, you could probably fight through one chain for much of that game. Light Tasker won the first game on like turn, 17, 18 or so. So
yeah.
It would be playing a decent amount of that time without chains.
This will be interesting. Yeah, binding irons would be super good. Against 11 chains. Nathan would decide who goes first.
I would want to go first.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I want the extra card. You think I only forge 1 key? Okay.
Ooh.
Bold.
Bold claims. Yeah, I think the same thing, Lord Winter. I would not feel great about this if I was in the tournament. I would not feel great in this situation.
Like if I had 11, if you don't think you would be in
I
good
just
shape
don't
with
want to
11.
play against Light Tasker ever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know?
You're saying
I would not.
I have this deck for 11 chains, and you're still like, man, I'm a dog.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. Like I think this deck can win.
It's like if I go to if I start the opening bid at something crazy, like
Right.
15 chains or whatever, you're like, okay, I feel pretty good. I feel like I got a chance.
Yeah.
But it's one where you're like, this deck is clearly better. I don't know how much better. All right, so down 2 cards. So I only have 5 in the opener.
Yep. And you drop a chain.
Yeah, I'll drop the chain. I think this is the kind of hand you're going to keep with this.
I think I keep
with
this.
5. So I'll go first. I'll say this. I'll play Snaglet.
Okay.
I'll drop a chain and go to. I'll draw up. So
Okay, I'll play these 3 Saurians.
Yeah, that's what we did not want to see. I wish I had discards to follow up with this.
Did you go to 4 cards?
Oh yeah, no. I just drop a chain. I don't even draw this card.
Yeah.
I'll shuffle that back in the deck. Used to 1 chain, not.
Yep. This is new territory.
So I'll say Logos. I'll play Group Think Tank and Cutthroat Research. It's your turn. I will drop a chain and draw 2. Go ahead.
I'll say Dis.
Okay.
Play Obsidian Forge. Play Not Finished With You. Play Eterome. Play Festering Touch on those guys. I have key to Dis, but I think I discard it.
Because if I snack lifter,
Your snack lifter is pretty bad.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'll need it anytime soon, but we'll see. With you being so down on cards.
All right, I will say Logos. I'm gonna play Titan Guardian, and then I'm gonna use the Group Think Tank to do 4 damage to everything that has a neighbor. Yeah, it's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 1.
Okay, I'm gonna say Saurian. Maybe I don't. I'll say Logos. Play Seismo Entangler, Recycling Bin, Cutthroat Research.
You actually have 2.
Yeah. And Master the Theory. I'll say check with 6.
Okay. I will say Logos. I'm gonna action the Group Think Tank. The Titan Guardian is gonna fight Eterome. I'm gonna play a Quant. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 1. Go ahead.
Okay, so Forge. Well, I'll say Saurian. I'll play Regrettable Meteor. I'll stomp the Quant. I'll play Legionary. Your turn.
Okay, I will say Dis. I'm gonna play Library of the Danged.
Nathan should be at 5 cards. 6 chains is no. So he dropped his.
I dropped the chain. I have to be punished by it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna say Logos.
Okay.
So if you say Logos on the next turn, steal 2. I'll play Library of the Danged. I'll drop a chain and draw 2. And your turn.
I'll say Saurian. Play Pure Guardian. Play Legionary. I will Reap. Okay.
Okay, I am gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play a J Venda, and I'll play a J Venda, and I'll trust no one and steal 1 from you. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 3.
Okay. I will say Logos. The Information Exchange. Play Igor. discard Guardian and Misery Exploit. Play Memory Chip. Play Data Forge. Play Wormhole. For exile. So I'll give you this here, Igor. I will Seismo. I'll Seismo Logos.
Okay.
No, I'll Seismo Shadows. Yeah, I'll Seismo Shadows. And that's it. Check 7.
Okay. I will say Logos. I'm going to play Hologramophone. I am going to play Thorium Plasmate. I'll move the Paraguardian to there. Make it take 2. I'm going to crash the Titan Guardian into the Tricerian Legionary. And draw 2.
Did you get one for that Plasmate? Or what do you...
Oh yeah, no, I did not. I'm just like super excited to do damage with guys.
Yeah.
The Tricerian Legionary is not dead. Until I group Think Tank.
Yeah.
I'll have to blow up these guys.
That was my Igor.
It's my Igor now.
It could easily be your Igor.
I will play an Igor. I'll put this in my hand and... Ooh, that's actually tough.
Tank does take 1.
Yes. I should play this Igor there. I'll discard... This is... I'll discard Infernus and Harbinger. And then I will play a Wormhole Tech. And it is your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 1. Go ahead.
That's all Forge?
Yep.
Alright. Say Logos. Or no, say Dis. Play Eterome, play Inspector, play Creeping Oblivion, and Evil Eye. Creeping Oblivion is very important when I choose here. I got Infernus. You got Infernus. That's for sure. Trust no one. Harbinger. Let me get Harbinger.
Okay.
Then I will Obsidian Forge this Inspector. Snag. That's probably fine for you. Okay.
Okay, I am going to say Logos. I'll play Telltale Vapors. Draw 2. Archive 1. Actually, I think archiving this is better. I will crash this Igor into Tricerian Legionary. Group Think Tank's going to action, do 4 damage. Play Jargogul. Oh, I could actually...
Jargogul played?
Yeah, no, that's sweet. I should do that.
Play it there.
Yeah, play it here, and then action Group Think Tank Jargogul. Play the Sneck Lifter. To steal... recycling bin. Use the recycling bin. Archiving Infernus. Use Wormhole Tech. Reap with Wormhole Tech. Play...
It's not a quant.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. It is not a quant. Mug.
Because it's archive.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a level.
Yeah. As much as I want it to be, as much as I try to make it one every time. I will Hologramophone, I guess, the Snaglet, and it is your turn. I will draw a chain and draw 3. And go ahead.
I'll say Saurian. Play Spiral, Raptor, Centurion. Your turn.
So you're drawing up. Okay, I think it's, oh, yeah. So you're drawn up. I will say Shadows. I will play a Ronnie. Snack Lifter is going to Reap. And I am going to Keyforge. Playing Legacy Magic over here.
Yeah,
just shuffling our deck
all the time.
Shuffling deck every turn.
At least around 60 cards. You shuffle in Snack Lifter and what?
Ronnie.
Ronnie, God, great. Love it.
Give you that.
Okay.
And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay. I'm going to say Saurian. I'm going to Golden Spiral, Ederamancer Reap to kill the Wormhole Tech. I'll play play Regrettable Meteor, and I'll stomp the Group Think Tank. And that's it.
Okay. I am...
We're doing a bonus
adaptive
game if you missed that. So Nathan bid 11 chains on Light Tasker.
Oh.
Light Tasker did win the round, so I'll go advance the bracket.
I drew too many cards last turn.
Oh my god.
It was these 3. These were definitely in my hand. I was down to 1 chain now, I believe. It was because we shuffled. It was because I shuffled in the Keyforge. I moved the die off to the side. So... I think I'm down to 1 chain now. Because I'm supposed to get punished.
I feel like for that amount of chains, you need a tracker.
Yeah.
It's like, that's too many to keep track. Plus, it's not, the -2 cards and stuff isn't immediately obvious.
Alright, I will put my archives into my hand. And I will use the library to archive a card. I'm going to Infernus those.
Okay.
I'm gonna Infernus these.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
I'm gonna play the other library, and then I'm gonna play a Not Finished With You. I think Igor. I think it's too late for Jargogol though, so I think just Igor. Shuffle Igor in. I will draw 3 and finally shed the last chain. I will say check with 6. Oh, I got Snaglet. I don't. What don't I want you to say on your next turn? Logos. So I will use Snaglet and say Logos. So. Because I don't want you to Seismo Ting for me, I guess. And I don't really want you archiving stuff. You could stop me with Dis by Evil Eyeing, but I think I'm fine with that at this point. Okay, drop that last chain, draw, and it's your turn.
Okay, I'll say Dis. Reap with Eterome and kill Infernus. Play Misery Exploit for 1. I'm buying Irons you.
Okay.
You thought she were done with chains. That was also the last card in my deck.
Okay.
Which is kind of funny. I'll play Eterome, and I will fair game.
Uh-oh. This, I have 5 Shadows cards in hand, so.
You dodged that one. It was a discard. I have 2 Logos cards. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Your turn.
At Forge?
Yep.
Okay. I have to say Shadows. Now, the question is, what do I snack lift here? There is a non-0% chance I have to use this Obsidian Forge to win the game.
It also removes that out from me.
Yeah.
I think that's probably pretty good.
So, I will say Shadows. I'm going to snack lift the Forge. I am going to play an Umbra and a Whisper. I'm going to... another argument is the Golden Spiral, because I could use it this turn. Yeah. I don't actually know who I would use it on. Is the problem?
Because Umbra is okay. I guess.
Yeah, I get Snaglet. I think is fine because
I
could. So I am gonna mug. Might as well mug this Eterome.
Yeah.
And I got this bad Penny, and I think she's bad. The question is how bad. I think she's gone. I think I've changed myself enough this game, so I will draw. And it is your turn.
Okay, say Logos. Archive a card. Play Vapors. Archive a card. I'll play Information Exchange. You didn't steal with Miriam.
I did not steal.
Play Master of the Theory. Make sure that follow M. Dapper C.
Pretty dapper.
It's pretty dapper. Play Wormhole. For Oblivion.
Get your pick over there.
But like you have this recycled in, so it's not great. I think I just I'll get, man, that's actually terrible. Like it lets you just put cards back in from your discard pile. I'm gonna get Buzzle.
Okay.
And I will get Mug.
Okay. Cards of medium usefulness.
Yeah. Medium style. I'll play Jargogol with a card. I will Seismo Entangler for Shadows.
Okay.
Your turn. Check with 7.
Okay. I will say Shadows.
You can purchase your own stuff for thinning. That's a good point. I would have purged like Binding Irons and Misery Exploit, but I think that's fine.
Okay, I will say Shadows. I am gonna Runny. And I am gonna Runny. And Umbra's gonna fight the Eterome. And Snecklifter is gonna fight Jargogol, and then Whisper is gonna fight Jargogol, since it can't reap.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll drop a chain, draw 2, and it is your turn. Say check with 6.
Say Saurian. Pick a Archive. The Golden Spiral Eterone to reap to kill Umbra. I'll exile the Eterone, which may end up hurting me, but it's something. I'll play the Goddess Raptor, Legionary, the Goddess Raptor, Legionary, Draco, actually Paraguardian Draco. Okay. You do Forge. Oh, I meant to do the. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. So I'll Forge.
Yep. Oh, play the Raptor and then exile Raptor? Yeah, I guess I could have done that. Might have been better. I was too laser focused on having potentially 2 Raptors in play. I meant to ward this other Raptor.
Okay. So this has to be a dis turn. Yeah, it has to be dis. And I will play Rock Grub, make you lose 1. I have a snag. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
But it doesn't actually work unless you attacked into something.
Yeah. So I can't Obsidian Forge for the win here.
Yeah.
Snaglet is going to action and say Saurian. So if you take a Saurian turn, you give me 2. And Furnace is going to reap. I'm gonna library 2 cards. Actually, I think it's better to do this another way. I am gonna Hysteria. So you get that. This goes back to your hand. Snaglet stays because of the ward. Everybody else comes back.
Yeah, oof.
I will Rock Grub. I am going. Oh, this Hysteria is not back in my hand.
No.
I am going to Infernus. I will play Snag. I am going to use this library twice, archiving I think I archived these. Drop the last chain, draw 1, go to 5. And it is your turn.
Okay, I have to say
this
Saurian.
Snaglet has a... You have to say Saurian?
Yeah.
Give me these.
Yeah. Alright. I will play a Centurion, play Sinopius, play Legionary Ward, play Legionary Ward, play Paraguardian, play Draco. I'll fight Infernus, Exalt, to fight snag. I'll fight snaglet, exalt, to fight snaglet, to exalt, to fight rock rub. Spiral to reap and exalt the Paraguardian. Now, do I even exalt it? I don't know. You have Hysteria in the discard, but you're about to shuffle. But you have Universal Recycle Bin. No, that's in your discard pile. It's not your perch. I'll reap for sure. I'm reaping for sure. I think I'll ward. Okay.
So I am going to say dis, and I am going to just archive 2 cards. And it's your turn. I'll shuffle and draw 3.
Okay. Say Saurian. I think I just read to exactly 6 here. Using stuff on board. Doesn't matter which. I know you got 2 Ronnies. I could go, let's see, I could go to 9, but you have too much protect too, so yeah, I'll just go to exactly 6.
Okay, I will say dis. My draw was incredible. I'm gonna play Infernus.
All right, you got Hysteria on me, or
I will rock grub you. I will Hysteria you.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Okay, and the question is, how much of this stuff do I play again? Because you can Theros Centurion, Legatus Raptor. So I think the actual answer is to play nothing else because you can't fight any of my guys. No, you could. No, he has to fight to capture. So I think I just stop. I will library and archive 2. And then draw 3 for the turn. So check with 7. And then tell you to go ahead.
I will say Logos.
You get the archive one with.
I'll pick it up.
Huh?
I'll play Data Forge.
Okay.
We'll say Logos archive and then pick up. I have.
Okay.
I don't think I have enough. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
I need 16.
Yes.
Total.
Okay.
If these guys weren't warded,
oh, they'd be in your hand.
They'd be in my hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, because I can't stop you. Theros Centurion captures 1. Yeah.
Playing Keyforge now. Playing Keyforge now.
Yeah.
So I had
yeah.
I had these in my hand, and I drew to exactly empty in the deck.
Oh right, because
that's when I library.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Because I had the 2 Ronnies and the Too Much River deck, so it did not matter how much it generated.
I think at that point it was going to be a lot of turns before I could possibly win the game.
Yeah.
Data Forge might have been my out.
Right. Because you could have waited until I hysteria'd.
Yeah. Just kept loading the board, but I still would have had to find ways to stop you. Weird game. Really interesting. So Lighthusker wins with 11 chains.
11 chains.
It just basically played survive until it got out.
I think I had a slow start. I think I might have mulliganed. I think I might mulligan in the future. I might try to aggressively hit a. I went with Snaglet. Now Snaglet was alive the whole game.
Yeah.
Until it died many turns later. So
I do find myself just reading with Snaglet most of the time. His action I only really use when I know for a fact.
Yeah, it's good. Really, it combines with Snag.
With Snag, it's really good.
Well.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh yeah, Snag collector cards. Please return.
No.
Please return.
No, these are part of the deck now.
You just earn them forever. That would be pretty good.
We're playing.
Yeah, turn one mulligan for library would be really good for Lighthusker with chains. Yeah. That's all you took.
I believe so. It was just those 2. Yeah. Oh man, I feel pretty good about that call. I was not feeling great about it for much of that game.
Yeah.
But once I got through the deck, I was like, I'm in pretty good shape. I don't know what he could throw at me now.
No, yeah, you got to the point of Lighthusker where you can't lose.
Yeah.
That's an actual state of that deck.
Yeah.
You just have to get there. You have to make it there.
Was this bet for the previous match?
I think it was.
Oh, this bet was for the previous match.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does anybody know? I didn't take any bets. The bet that is currently still going was for the previous match, correct? Kid Velo says yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't bet on the game. Okay, yeah. So Justin won, so everybody will get their actual money back. Okay, there you go.
Jeez.
So that was the game Justin won with Lighthusker.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Why would people bet on me there? Well, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
That could have gone either way. That was really.
You stand to make a lot of money if you bet against Lighthusker.
That was really interesting.
Yeah. So I feel like I learned a lot.
Yeah. Where's Lighthusker? Where is he? Get him back in his Cadillac. He needs to be protected at all times.
At all costs.
Protect Lighthusker at all costs. Oh my god. He was outside of his box for too long. I haven't even emailed this to Crucible to tell them it's my deck yet, or else I could play it again.
Did somebody register it? Or?
Well, it got used by so many people after the Vault Tour.
Oh, yeah.
That it couldn't be used on the Crucible.
Is that our convict or Shay Ashby on Twitter?
Oh, is that who runs it?
I think Shay. I think that's his name.
I gotcha.
I think that's.
It just says to email them the deck picture of it.
Yeah.
You get.
I may have to. I don't know if his DMs are open or whatever. So.
It's just notorious, yeah. So you can't so many people registered it to play with it that it flagged.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. It's popular. Okay, well, that was a good night.
That was a good. I feel like we need to play more adaptive matches like that.
Yeah, we could. So what we could
I think that was close to the limit.
What we could do for the rest of this tournament is whenever we would get to an adaptive match, just play it, and then just plan for two a stream. So with that said, how many more streams are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, so I think it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. That'd be perfect.
Because it was 23, so we got the 3 done in the first night, which was good. So that makes it so that we've got an even number. So yeah, we'll just treat any match that doesn't go to game 3 as if it were adaptive.
Then it'll be even 6 games every night for the tournament. Yeah, I think that works out perfectly.
So
you guys down with that? You like that idea?
Because we need. I know I need the adaptive practice.
Yeah, I definitely do.
Eddie is. I'm sorry. This dog is still dead.
Hi. You're awake.
Did he go to camp all day?
Yeah.
He just ran around.
It's camp day. This is his eyes switching. We gotta get /cord.
Pour one out for Shark Attack.
Yeah.
Pour one out for Shark Attack. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Queen.
Rest in pieces. Okay. Yeah,
I think you're pretty good at adaptive if your record shows anything, Stormstrong. So
true.
I mean, winning an adaptive prime is, I mean, that's no small feat. So
we don't really know.
We don't know.
No,
we don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of tough. We'd have to come up with our triad. I'm glad that the Vault Tour in Alameda is survival.
Yeah.
Because that'll give us a good chance to see if the decks we have, if either of us can come up with decks that we feel like are triad worthy.
The survival's similar-ish to
Survival's got a lot of the similar things. I think like knowing when your deck lost out, what kind of matchup was bad for it. You're like, this deck lost because it ran into an Amber Rush deck. Like, I think that is important. We think we can train our friend up for Archon best of 3.
I mean, Light Tasker is not the easiest deck to play.
I don't think it is.
Not at all.
But I think you get some reps with it, and I like Light Tasker's odds best 2 out of 3 versus a lot of decks.
I do too. Yeah.
Versus a lot of decks out there. I think Light Tasker's got a good odds against it. So I think that might be what we do. We train up our friend, we give him Light Tasker, we put him in best of 3.
And one of us plays or adaptive, one of us plays
yeah.
Or a triad. I think I would prefer triad over adaptive.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable betting chains at all.
Yeah. It's like a weird vector, right? Like, I think you can get into a poker situation, but like in that situation, you were like 11 chains is too much, and the deck squeaked out the win. So
just barely. I mean, maybe 12 chains was too much. I mean, like, I don't know.
Yeah, because that would have been one more turn.
That's 2 less cards too.
Yeah,
12 chains is 2 less cards.
Yeah,
that's a lot. That's like one more turn for me to get that much farther ahead.
Would I rather play Reversal best of 3 or Archon? I don't know. Reversal is kind of an infuriating format, just because I feel like Reversal is even more matchup dependent than, like, say, Archon is. So.
All right, he's out again. He's passed right back out under the light.
Yep.
Perfectly hiding under the light.
I mean, like, we'll be spending a significant amount of time theory crafting. We'll be doing it on stream,
especially
too.
Triad.
Triad. I don't even know, right? Like, I like. It's just one of those, like, where do we put Light Tasker? Is Light Tasker, if we put it in Triad,
I don't think you put Light Tasker.
Does it always get banned?
I think it always gets banned. If you put anything, I think you put it in.
Is Light Tasker too good to put in a deck?
I think you put him in the best of 3 single game.
Yeah.
Or best of 3 solo. I think he's best there.
Yeah.
Absolutely best there.
Yeah, it's just insane there, right? It stomps out Coda decks, like, period.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to say it can't lose to them, but it's like
lose to them,
it's like 85%.
But in a best of 3, I don't know.
Yeah,
I really don't know. Yeah, Triad's a haul. This tournament is going to be.
It's going to be grueling.
Ridiculous.
It's going to be grueling because you're looking at probably, if it's 6 rounds, it's going to be
7.
Yeah, if it's
because it cuts top 32.
Yeah, so you're talking
12-hour day. Yeah.
Yeah, minimum.
Easy.
And you're gonna put in like a lunch break in there probably, and then you got to bounce right back and go the next day.
Yep.
I mean, for me personally, like, I've day 2'd a lot, and I feel 100% more rusty.
The second day.
Going into the second day.
Yep. Even more rusty than final round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If at Fort Worth, I feel like if we play the top cut that day, I cruise.
I agree.
But I come back, I'm rusty. I forget Infernus can hit your own at discard.
And that was your first game too, like with the first
round
first
game, because I got a first round bye. Yeah. Like I am not, like, I go into that match.
Then you start overthinking things.
Yeah,
too.
Right. You don't have you don't have, like, the compatibility with the deck that you develop over a day of playing it.
Yep.
So that's one of those where where it was like in Richmond, I got like that first round win in,
and then you cruised,
and then I was like in good shape because I knew I could afford a mistake here or there because I was going to get 3 games, you know. So I think it's going to be really exhausting. Aurora wrote an article about warm-up games at one point, right?
Yeah. It probably is a good idea to play warm-up games on that day of a day 2.
So yeah,
just never really done that.
Yeah, Aurora suggests playing to like the first key.
Yeah.
Basically, and I think that's pretty good, right? Because you don't want to play to the end of the game and go on tilt because you're like, oh man, I barely lost that one in a game that does not matter, right?
We can definitely do a TGR meetup for sure at Worlds.
Oh yeah,
no reason not to. We'll definitely grab lunch with somebody.
It depends on
depending on time, we can absolutely do dinner.
Yeah, I think you have to get the games in before you turn your deck in, right? So, I guess you could. I mean, I think playing any games, you could probably grab whatever decks you want.
Yeah,
and go
just
with
play. Play some Keyforge. Yeah. I'm definitely down for a meetup. Anytime we're around. I mean, we've grabbed dinner or lunch with people most of the time we've been at an event. So
yeah, I want. Down. Do we take the deck from Richmond and play that in adaptive?
I was thinking about that too.
That deck is a super high roll.
It is high roll.
It's like if you high roll with that deck, it cannot lose.
And also with chains, you can still high roll with it, and then it still gets to a situation where it actually isn't even dropping chains. It doesn't care.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was actually thinking about that.
Like I don't hate that deck in adaptive. It would give me a chance to play it again because I love that deck. Yeah. I just have an emotional attachment to it, and it's not something you could just hand to your opponent.
Plus, we could say we have 2 vaults for winning decks in our lineup.
Right. It's good for the brand.
Yeah, because as soon as you get to the Martian Generosity, chains don't matter.
Yes,
exactly.
Right. Because you could go 11.
Yep.
Try to hit the Martian Generosity.
Show it. What's the deck name?
Can't Phage.
Oh yeah.
Lady General of the Keep.
The Lady General.
Lady General. Can't Phage. I'll have to go to the next stream and grab it. I think it's the Lady General of the Keep.
No, that's Valley Queen. Okay, that didn't work. Wearing the belts. We should probably get some belts. If we win Worlds, we'll get belts. How about that?
Yeah.
We can be truly co-world champions.
The funny thing is,
we predicted this.
The joke we made when we learned there wasn't going to be a World Championships was that we were the co-world championships,
and we were like, there should have been 2 more.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll lay it out just real quick, just so, because this outside of the Richmond stream, this deck has not been played on stream. Actually, no, we did play it. We played it versus Nibirius, and I think it'd be the dog shit.
It was in the tournament.
It was not in it. No, it was not in the tournament.
Oh, we didn't put this? I thought.
No, you played my one from Gen Con.
Okay.
Yeah. You lost with my one from Gen Con.
This is the one you beat Eric with?
Yes. Oh, yeah, this is the one I beat Eric with.
The PTSD.
Yeah, so to trigger warning, Eric. Okay. So first off, this Shadows gets the job done. This Shadow side has Merkins, so you get the 200 IQ Merkins plays.
Man, you're special. There it is.
It also has 2.
Love that it's 66 sass. Love that.
Yeah. This is where I think like sass doesn't accurately represent AOA.
It's also got Gangernaut combo.
Yeah. It's got a Swindle, which takes like a degree of knowing when to play that. It's got a Bad Penny, who's a discard most often. You can also oubliette your own Bad Penny if you need to. These Gamgees actually ended up being decent in the deck because this Shadows has enough steel, and these Dust Chronicles are very good for archiving key pieces of either the Drummerknot combo or the Martian stuff. The Martian engine, which we'll get to in a second. So these Dust Chronicles are good for archiving. Those Dust Chronicles feel kind of like Logos cards in this deck. All right, we'll save the Martians because that's the premiere. So this is the linchpin of the deck here. And now I realize I'm giving a tutorial on how to play this deck if we wanted to play it in archive and in adaptive, but
we are more open than anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Light Tasker. I've given tutorials on Light Tasker before.
So the Brobnar in this deck is like your pretty good AoA Brobnar, where you've got a Coward's End, which is actually really good to lead you into the Gangernaut combo because it wipes the board and it lets you rule of 6 immediately.
Yeah, you want to play against it. Right?
Exactly. So the Coward's End clears the way for the Drummerknot combo. You also have Rock Hurling Giant and Bramo, and that help you remove stuff.
Rock Hurling Giant's throwing war chests all day.
Yeah, it's throwing First Bloods. Yeah. It's throwing all kinds of stuff. Now, this Signal Fire is actually really good in this deck because your Brobnar dudes are very sticky. Mm-hmm. They can hang around on the board. And I won fair games with this deck without the Drummerknot combo on the back of the Brobnar in this deck, because it's so good at removing guys. And cards like Foozle will reap your opponent into pieces. Yeah. So you've got Blood of the Titans that you could put on your Drummerknot to make it survive. So the thing with the Brobnar stuff is that a lot of it directs you in the Ganger Drummerknot combo. It just like feeds that really, really well compared to some of the other Drummerknot combos that I have seen before. Even War Chest. With this combo,
it's like it's extreme amounts of amber.
Exactly. Yeah. If you had to fight people down, the War Chest is going to give you the amber. So the Brobnar in this deck, this is Plan B, is what I would say. And this is another, I guess, like hidden thing about this Brobnar is that this Brobnar is actually very proactive. That's a lot of things that a lot of combo decks in Keyforge do not have.
Right.
They don't have a proactive force that will naturally bring about...
They can win a fair game, too. And the Shadows is doing that, too.
Yeah, exactly. The Shadows is very good at keeping you from losing.
Yeah.
And so the combination of these two often make it so that if your Mars doesn't show up the way you want it to, these can win you the game alone. Because the Shadows is really good at making it sure that you don't lose. And the Brobnar is really good at making you win.
It's 7 Brobnar guys, which is like a really solid number.
It's a good solid number.
Yeah.
So now the Mars. Okay, so this is the power of this deck. You've got now the Mars is actually light on creatures. The Martian creatures very rarely actually stick to the board. You do have one dead card in Containment Field. So this Hypnotic Command is not particularly great because you don't have a ton of Martians in the deck. However, when you do hit this Martian Generosity and you're just like playing all the Mars cards in the deck, this Hypnotic Command is Steal 4. So, and the thing is, the power in this deck, it comes from these 2 Mars firsts, because if you Martian Generosity, draw a pile, you can play Proliferator, Mars first him to archive the Generosity, and you get to do it all again on the next turn. Another thing is the Mars firsts work well with the Xanthix Harvesters. The important thing to remember about the Xanthix Harvester is he doesn't work if he's next to a non-Mars creature. So your positioning for the Harvester is very important in this deck. There's a lot of times where you've got like random dudes laying around and you like want to use the Harvester, so you like kill off your own dudes so that way you can go into your next turn with Harvester being the only creature, so that you can Mars first Generosity for more, because the Mars first on Xanthix Harvester is 6 cards, right? He reaps for 1, he gains an extra 1 for 2. The Mars first is 1, so even if he's not on the table, he can come out of your hand Mars first for 6. And the thing with the Martian Generosity in this deck is like when you're hitting it for 10 plus cards, that's when you're winning the game. Yep. Because you're going to get to a deterministic point where you'll draw the whole deck. And I had opponents, my 6th round opponent at Richmond when I was 4-1, and I was like, man, I'm gonna lose this. Like I'm like back against the wall. I don't want to lose this game. I hit like Martian Generosity on like turn 3. I hit the Mars first into the Proliferator. I had the Xanthics Harvester already on the board. I like Mars first, put the Martian Generosity into my archives.
At that point, it's like you have your whole deck and you threaten every single turn forever.
And he is like, I kill the Harvester, I guess, because he doesn't want me, because he knows I'm going to draw more cards. But I was just like, next turn, do a bunch of stuff, Martian Generosity, use the Proliferator on board. I didn't even have to use the Mars first and archive it. So you also have both Mother Gun, Mars Needs Amber, and Orbital Bombardment all work really well together when you've got your whole deck in your hands. This gives you the ability to remove basically anybody. You can also just shoot a bunch of their guys so that you can Mars Needs Amber. These two right here make it so that like
if they have guys, then they're in trouble.
Yeah. And that was the thing when I played against George, and that's why George's strat was so brilliant. So brilliant. He was just like making sure he would keep his guys. So against him, I knew I had to like, when I could use these for any amount of amber, I used them. It didn't matter if I could get any amber from them. That's what I wanted to do. So, I would say the Mars is plan A, because when you draw your whole deck, you have the Gangernaut combo in hand.
Right.
So if they answer the Mars, they could literally exile your whole Mars section. And you're like, okay, cool. I Coward's End, and then I do a bunch of Brobnar stuff, and I rule a 6 this. And it's like, okay, I finally answered that. You're like, okay, cool. Now here's the Too Much to Protect and all of this stuff. And then you beat them with the shadows. I do love this deck. I think it's a lot of fun. I would love to... I would love the story of playing a Vault Tour, like the deck that I want opened and sealed and then playing it at Worlds. I think that's just like fun. That's a fun story. And so playing it, I think this is like adaptive is like a good place where if it gets outclassed by a deck,
you can then
I can maybe like know because let's say I'm playing against an Infernus deck, right? Like I know the targets,
right?
If I'm playing against it, I know what I need to purge to maybe win that game. So it'd be interesting. I'd have to get a lot of like Archon reps with it because this deck can be kind of slow. It can be kind of clunky,
but that's fine. Ultimately.
And I think that's fine and adaptive because your opponent doesn't know
because they can get the clunky rolls just as easy.
Well, I played this deck with like a lot of discipline throughout the day because there were times where it was like, if I play these Mars cards and I draw Martian Generosity in the next turn, I lose the game because all my Mars stuff is dead. I've played it all. And now my Martian Generosity is basically useless.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to Martian Generosity for like 4 cards.
Maybe play against Light Tusker. We probably will at some point. So that deck will definitely be in our March Madness tournament.
Right. That's coming up after this.
That's going to get some reps there, which is going to be cool. Because you'll also get reps against it.
Because we're going to March Madness.
It wins.
March Madness, we're going to do best 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
And I think we might as well do the adaptive thing for that.
I think so too. Yeah.
Because I think just working in some adaptive practice for both of us is good.
Yeah.
And another thing about the team format, right? Let's say we're going to game 3, and your guys' games are done.
And we're like brain trusting.
We're 3 brains.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you second guess each other all the time, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. But it's one of those where you could, I can say,
we miss little things a lot. I mean, I think I mostly let you drive.
If you're sitting next to me,
I see something.
If you're sitting next to me,
do you see that? Okay.
If you're sitting next to me and you tell me Infernus can get my own discard pile, that's the kind of thing. I think
when you're like crap, I'm like Nathan, no, just look at that. And then you're like, oh yeah, okay, and then you don't lose the game.
So I'm looking forward to it. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So,
all right, well, that's our stream.
Super excited about Worlds.
Long stream tonight.
Long stream.
Extremely long. So
we went into a little bit of podcast mode.
We'll go ahead and shut it down here. But it was a good stream. I think they were really good games. We got a little bit of adaptive practice. I don't think they can hands-on opponents discard pile. That's a good question, though. We'll probably have to ask that.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are like. I would say there's a gray area in the rules because there's not super defined team etiquette. Yeah,
I guess that probably needs to be laid out. I'm sure they'll go over that. It's Worlds. I would hope they would.
Yeah,
it's also like
we might. I mean, is it worth us cataloging a list of stuff so that we can send it to like Crucible Cast, and so that way they can get an answer because it's one of those where if I'm like, can your teammates count cards in the opponent's discard pile? If their game is over or whatever, can they count cards in the discard pile? So
I feel like that's too much. I don't like that.
Right. Well, you have like one
that,
teammate is like keeping a tally of like every house that's been played and whatnot. I mean, maybe one teammate's keeping track of your house count. The other teammate's keeping track of your opponent's house count. I mean, but that's one of those things that's like, it's like a small competitive edge. Is that worth asking about? It may seem frivolous now, but we might find ourselves in a situation where that's like what we're trying to like crunch some numbers or whatever. Your opponent plays a gambling den, and we're trying to like
look, man. It's been 10 hours. I have been playing all day. I don't give a crap about your game. My game's over. Whatever. I'm gonna rest my eyes a little bit. See, I definitely don't think you can take notes. I think that would count as taking notes, which you can't do in tournaments. So, all right, yeah. But anyway,
we're done.
Here's
the chill corner.
Facebook,
what you got?
Twitter.
Okay.
Store.
Discord.
Oh, the store link. Is it broken? The store link is actually broken.
Okay. No items.
Oh wait, did I change the thing?
YouTube.
No, I didn't.
Are you okay?
He's growling in his sleep.
Oh no! The ghosts. The ghosts.
We got inked. We got some stuff. We got Patreon.
I was gonna say, if you're watching this on YouTube, we have a Twitch channel.
Merch, is that? Did I change
if you somehow are still hanging around here long after we've played our games.
Twitch.tv/creamcorn91.
He's self-dealing. He's there. I am Tabletop Royale.
All right, guys.
God, can you imagine? We don't make the cut, but one of us makes it
and wins.
Then becomes the
that would be ridiculous.
I think that would be the funniest possible outcome.
That would be pretty funny
because that person gets to spend the whole next year. The whole next year saying, "Yeah, I'm a world champion.
Yeah, I'm just a world champ. No big deal."
Yeah, no big deal. I don't know why we
my
keep
teammates weren't good enough.
So,
yes, Fortnite.
It's definitely Fortnite.
Okay. Yeah, we're leaving.
We're done.
I'm very tired.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Everyone have
kind of wiped out.
Just a wonderful night.
Goodbye.
And we'll see you on Sunday.
Yep.
Goodbye.